You want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on IG and purchase a signed copy of my book. That's how you support me. Make sure you smash that like. And follow me on TikTok at Trenches News 383. TikTok at Trenches News 383. Oh. It's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods and wrenches. Remember, if you got anything extra, I said extra, not food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. Mother Nature could come destroy everything, and now you're homeless, so make sure you get back. Let's say the kids, the women, the elderly, the neutrons, and civilians. It's Wednesday, y'all. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Remember, CPD can't save you or your local police department, so make sure you're aware of your surroundings and know where your kids are. All right, y'all, we talking about Lil Jojo. We talking about his quick rise to fame with a target on his back. We talking about his murder. Keef and Dirk being accused of killing him. His mom and his brother went on the news. We got that clip saying that Keef had paid for the murder. And we talking about the real killers of JoJo, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button so this video get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook, Market, AJ, he hooked it up. Smash that hype button and that like button. All right, y'all, so I'm talking about Lil JoJo, man. And I'm talking about his rise and fall, target on his back. We talking about Dirk and Keef now being named as suspects when they ain't had nothing to do with it. All the killers is in jail who was in a car. When I say killers, I mean if you was in a car, you a killer, because if y'all get caught, you going to jail, but nobody's in jail for it. But the killers are in jail, and one of the killers that was in the car is dead, man. So I could debunk all that Dirk and Keef ain't got nothing to do with it, and it wasn't a paid hit. But I met JoJo, you know, early on. I'm gonna say about the end of 2011. I met JoJo, and when I seen him again, he had the BDK song, and him and Lil J had Bent the Corner. And Lil J, at this time, I was getting everybody on the radio. These facts. I was getting people on the radio, and people was blowing me up once they seen Duck them on the radio and stuff like that. Everybody in the hood, around the surrounding hoods, hey, Swipe, man, you can get me on the radio, you get me on the radio. So Lil J was like, man, hey, this the one who getting them on the radio. He was like, man, listen to this song. So when it came on, these niggas claimed 300, but they BDK. Now, at this time, I was BD. I say, hey, look, hold on. Hey, bro, that shit disrespectful. I'm BD, bro. And you know what I'm talking about? Like, you gonna get killed, bro. Like, you going against a whole nation. Like, these guys who you talking about, some BD, they was born, you know what I'm talking about, they dead, these BDs and board members and shit like Vonnie them and Lil Reese them and shit like that. I understand that, bro. But you know, around the Sosa time, the drill era, bro, like, them ain't no real BDs, bro. Them niggas just joining along. Everybody BD, you hear me? So I was trying to explain that to him, but, you know, he wasn't hearing me, man. He was like, man, I got to drop this song, man. They dissing us, man, you know? And he was like, man, it ain't for all the BDs. It's just for these guys. Like, this just for Lamron. This just for the guys who dissed them and the guys that's his way. So I was like, all right, man, just be careful, shorty. He had some big gun on him. Everybody on the porch was laughing. And then I went on about my business. Now, that song blew up. This song blew up now. And, you know, the ears to the streets, you know, like, man, bro, Shorty a problem, man. He got to get on, you know, through the BD community. He got to get on. Motherfuckers talking about it. He disrespecting the nation. And you had BDs that don't rap, ain't got nothing to do with the drill scene that was saying this shit. So I knew he was about to get put up, you know what I'm talking about. And if you watch the video with Lil Reese, you gonna see, I'm gonna play it in the clip, you gonna see that Reese was standing against a car, Camaro, with a killer who, you know what I'm talking about, got 3 life sentences with the hobos. His name is Poe, Polarowski, Paris Poe, if you know him in the city. And he was out there, and you should have seen the way that he was reacting to it about JoJo pulling up on him. But let's get to some videos first, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I hope y'all enjoy this. I'm learning how to do this. But when I get it down packed, man, I swear it's going to be perfect. It's going to be right for y'all. 4K.
Music stars from Chicago caught in the crossfire between gangster rap and true-life gangbanger reality.
WGN's Frank Holland tells us about one of those rap stars who lost his life in the process.
You can't blame rap music for all the violence in the city of Chicago. You just can't. But when you listen and look at the Chicago rap scene, especially the rivalry between two rappers, Chief Keef and Lil Jojo, it's easy to see why many people believe the music is inspiring violence. Robin Russell pictured this moment much differently.
I like his music.
Music of her son, 17-year-old Joseph Coleman, also known as Lil Jojo, will get the family out of Alkett Gardens. Russell never dreamed her oldest son would be murdered after tweeting his location in Englewood on September 4th. She never imagined the family would move out a month later, fearing they were not safe here.
They knew that he was going to make it, and they didn't want him to make it. Still is my sweet little boy. I never seen no evil out of my son. I never seen him how everybody betrayed him as being this bad little boy gangbanger.
Chicago police say this YouTube video depicts one of many altercations between the rappers. Jojo drives by and insults a member of Chief Keef's rap crew. As the video gets shaky, one thing remains clear. Someone gets out of the other car with a deadly threat. If you listen to the lyrics and watch the videos these teens made, you can see how hip-hop could turn into homicide.
Some of the music serves as theme music for murder.
Rhymefest, another rapper from the South Side, believes the violent lyrics, videos filled with drugs and sex, and the pressure to live up to a certain image are fueling the fire.
Now you have the music saying, we don't fight no more, we shooting. We glorify murder, when we glorify drugs, when we glorify unhealthy sexual choices. I know that we're definitely leading people down the wrong path.
Rap rivalry as a motive for its killing.
A lot of people want to draw a correlation between rap music and this conflict.
The music, the gangs, and the streets are familiar territory for Tio Hardiman.
The conflict between Lil Jojo and Chief Keef was really a gang beef. One that
The head of Ceasefire, a group that mediates urban conflicts, agrees with police.
because what happened to Lil Jojo, he got involved in the art part of it, thinking it was just all for, like, show and tell. And he ended up losing his life.
To make it to the top, that's all. That's the way he felt like he needed to do it.
Just rap about the right things, because nobody is promised tomorrow, and if you rap about the wrong things, you probably be in the same situation as my son.
Lil Jojo's family says he will live on through his music. Chief Keef did not want to speak with us for this story. He is currently living in California, working on his new album and touring. He's also reported to have a movie deal and a lot of headphones.
Chief Keef will stay out of jail despite prosecutors' attempts to put him behind bars for his own safety. Keef, whose real name is Keith Cozart, appeared in juvenile court yesterday. Cook County prosecutors say he violated probation in a gun case and asked the judge to put him in juvenile detention. Now, they fear Keef could face retribution for last month's fatal shooting of rapper Lil Jojo. He has not been implicated in the death, but police are investigating if the shooting stemmed from a war of words between those two singers. The judge did not order Keef to be detained. Coming up tonight on the WGN News at 9, Frank Holland takes a closer look at Chicago's rap music scene and its influence.
I'll say this, man, to the kids that's out there who in the streets, the gang members and stuff, man, gang, sliding, robbing people. Hey, look, you really hurting your parents, man. You hurting your moms, your sister, your brother, them, and everything. The gang members really don't care. They just gonna lie on your name, stun on your name, and then after a while, you gonna be forget about. I only see about 3-4 people that was with JoJo say JoJo real and all that. Man, I don't even see it no more. It's like now that he gone, is when he was here, it was lit. When he gone now, I only see like 4 people, bro. I don't even see it, and I'm on YouTube. So just keep that in mind, man. But we're going to continue with the story.
Boy, you a bitch, boy. You little bitch. Yeah. Fucking wrong with you? Hey, I'm a brick squad. Brick squad. What the fuck are you talking about, you little bitch?
Now, I hear a lot of stories on the internet, man. But I'm tied in when it comes to the streets, man. I was tied in and I was knee deep in the streets. I was deep down in them, man. And I was outside everywhere, man. And my ears to the streets, especially when it got something to do with some BDs. But that scene right there was the scene that would cause Lil Joe death. Not Chief Keef putting no money out on him. Not Lil Durk. Got nothing to do with him riding in the car on everything. It's called Nation Business. There was no payment. But let's continue.
Join me now from Chicago. Thank you both for being here with us. Ms. Russell, let me ask you first. Certainly sorry for your loss. My first time having a chance to talk to you. But who do you think is responsible for your son's death?
Chief Keef.
You believe he himself pulled the trigger?
I don't believe himself pulled the trigger. I believe he paid somebody to do it.
Ma'am, do you fear? Why speak out now? You're talking to me here in a television interview. What would you like to come of this and you speaking out now? And do you fear for your own life?
I would like justice to come from this and to show kids that it's a better way to get an education. And yes, I fear for my own life.
Well, ma'am, is there any update on the case? Are you any closer, in your opinion, to that justice that you are seeking out?
They have a couple leads. They're still working on it.
Do you think that your son's life is valuable in the eyes of the rest of the country, people in Chicago, the authorities? Or is this just another young black man who is now a number, a statistic?
I think that my brother is something different than what's going on because of the music. That's what built like a bigger stage, a bigger spotlight for what's going on, because he did the music thing. But we don't want him to just be, you know what I'm saying, remember there's just another kid who died. I feel like he died for a purpose, whether it was intentional or not. And we want to make sure that's expressed, you know what I'm saying? My brother did die for a reason, and we need to do something.
I guess, what was that purpose, and what can we get from this or learn from this moving forward?
He died for what he wanted to do. He was just working, you know what I'm saying, make his family successful. So in my eyes, he died because of that song, and that song was a plan to get us, you know what I'm saying, fed, have our team, have our family sitting comfortable.
Okay, Miss Russell, did you know your son was affiliated with a gang? Lil Jojo?
No, I did not.
What are you going to do moving forward then to make sure your other kids don't meet that same fate? Or do you feel powerless when you're going up against the influence of the streets and of the peers that are around?
Well, I don't feel it's my fault because all I can do is raise my child. I can't hold his hand 24/7 when he goes in the streets. I teach him right from wrong, but like I said, I have other kids. I can't be there with him 24 hours.
Ma'am, he wanted to be a rapper, but Ms. Russell, what did you want from his life? What did you see as his other options?
Well, I was for whatever he was for. If he wanted to do music, then that's what I was for. I love the music that he did. He loved music.
John, let me bring you back in.
Yes, sir.
Are you affiliated with a gang as well?
No, sir.
But you're hoping to be a part of the rap game, as you were saying a little earlier, too?
Yeah, I actually started rapping before my brother, so that's why when my brother came in, it was a good addition.
How are you going to avoid the same fate?
Well, my brother slipped up is obviously the title of his song and with the hook and what the song was about. So he messed up right there. So where I learned from that mistake is not to go target any direct large group of people. If I have a problem with somebody, my mentors have expressed to me that I need to go at that person, not the whole group.
Ms. Russell, does that? A lot of people will be confused hearing that a song can get you killed. That should not be the case.
Well, it shouldn't be the case, but it can.
Well, we certainly see. And Ms. Russell and John, so sorry for your loss. I'm glad to talk to you. Sorry it was these circumstances that brought us together, but you have an important story for our audience. So thank you for sharing it, and we certainly hope to follow with you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm just going to tell you, man, back then in them times, man, wasn't nobody putting no money out on nobody, man, but the real street dudes, man. The real street dudes who had drug money. Them cheap-ass rappers wasn't putting no money out on nobody. And his biggest mistake, once again, was putting up on Poe, playing them games, bro. Like, he's a real killer. He locked up for 3 life sentences. And JoJo is his work. JoJo is his work. And if you want to count the people who was in the car with him who say that they would kill them because they was there, such as Loco, then you could say that. But that's the person who got JoJo, and he locked up already, man. So all that Lil Durk, the out-of-towners, Lil Durk did it because he in the car and all that, man. You know how many steamers it is? You know, hey, you know the blocks got steamers, different steamers. They pass them on. They pass steamers around. When I say steamers, I mean stolen cars. Pass them around like, you know, like some of the thoughts that's out there, I guess, in JoJo name, you know. But let's continue, y'all.
Chief Keef will stay out of jail despite prosecutors' attempts to put him behind bars for his own safety. Keef, whose real name is Keith Cozart, appeared in juvenile court yesterday. Cook County prosecutors say he violated probation in a gun case and asked a judge to put him in juvenile detention. Now, they fear Keef could face retribution for last month's fatal shooting of rapper Lil Jojo. He has not been implicated in the death, but police are investigating if the shooting stemmed from a war of words between those two singers. The judge did not order Keef to be detained. Coming up tonight on the WGN News at 9, Frank Holland takes a closer look at Chicago's rap music scene.
That's why, you know, it was still unsolved, man, because they was pointing at Keef now and Lil Durk now, man, and they ain't had nothing to do with it, man. They really didn't. I mean, the beef was Lil Durk beef. It wasn't even Keef and them beef, or because Keef and them ain't over there with JoJo at, or Lil Reese and them. They don't even know them. Lil Reese originally from the Calumet building, you know. So JoJo from the Garden. So JoJo P. Rico, I think he from the Hunters too. They can't, everybody migrated somewhere when they blocks had, when they buildings or when the projects or when they mama move, you know. So they don't even know them. So a lot of people don't know people. Like O Block, there's some guys in there, when they say they don't know STL or none of them besides the internet, they don't know them. They ain't never bumped into each other but the internet. And that's real, man. But we're going to continue with this story, man. Let's get it.
Right? Yeah, that's what y'all called it after JoJo passed?
Yes.
So you're from that neighborhood, you know him personally?
Woogle World, 75th and Stewart, that's Woogle World. I used to stand right in front of that Stewart store all the time, free my homie Stain, R.I.P. Baby, all the time. Niggas know how we was coming, pull up if you tweaking, nigga, on phone them, nigga. Pull up, you tweaking. All that BDK shit started, nigga, really because of Durk. Lil Durk started all that shit, bro. If niggas ain't never heard all this shit on camera, I'm giving your ass shit niggas ain't never heard on camera. Well, let me tell you all this shit. Lil Durk made L's Anthem. In the song L's Anthem, he said, what'd he say? My own niggas don't trust him. Brisk Squad, I said fuck him. Woogle World with him, so fuck him. So he basically just put us, and this was a hit. I never take from the man. The song was a hit. Like sometimes I'll be playing on some man, but then I'll just turn that shit off. They play that shit over there. But the man said that, just said fuck us to the whole world. Now I go kick it with Wook all the time. I'm dead. Y'all down the street. I ain't know it was that. So JoJo, he instantly, wow, niggas want to say fuck Brisk Squad, fuck us. These niggas playing 300, bitch, I'm BDK. BDK, yeah, bitch, I'm BDK. I'm stacking, bitch, so you know I'm cracking trays. So it was like, that was the response to that. It just got a bigger notoriety because, give my boy his credit, R.P. JoJo, one of the greatest. His ass did what his ass did his thing.
Right. So what's your relationship with Durk?
I don't got no problem with him. I don't got no hard feelings against none of these niggas, bro. Bro, I'm cushing.
Hey, shout out to Rico Reckless. And that's how everybody around JoJo was. He was blowing up and they was excited and, you know, he lit. But ain't nobody telling him like, bro, you a target, bro. Like, you need bulletproof cars for this shit that you finna endure. But nobody told him that. And he pulled up on a veteran, man. He pulled up on an Army veteran, a SEAL Team 6 veteran that was talking to Lil Reese. You know, look like Poe was finna do a spin out and chase them. But, you know, hey, when you stay on it, man, and you stay looking at your prize, man, eventually you'll get it, man. And JoJo tweeted out his location, and then he got, man. I actually went to the spot. I'm going to play that, but first I got to play more clips.
Clip of the JoJo shit. And JoJo and them passed by. Where were you at? You was outside your crib? Like, what's going on in that video?
I was talking to this nigga from the low end named Polarowski, named Poe. I was talking to him, man. I was chopping it up outside the car and shit.
It's like a red Mustang or a...
No, he had like a red Camaro. Yeah, he had a red Camaro at the time. Me and Poe chopping it up. I'm chopping it up with him, and they come pull up. Shit, and that's how it was. Yeah.
Y'all you ever seen them before or like?
No, that was like my first time seeing them type shit. Like, I never even bumped into them.
So that was just all like internet shit.
Yeah. You know, niggas be chasing clout, bro. And these niggas in Chicago, that's what they do. If you got fame, that's what they gonna do. Like, I bumped to a lot of niggas and they was chasing clout. Always, that's what they be doing, shit.
So JoJo was like never really an op to you, just more so the music or whatever?
I ain't even know him.
Yeah.
I ain't even know the man. Well,
and police are still looking for tonight. Jennifer? Susan, this is the area where authorities have been hosting news conferences throughout the afternoon. We're actually awaiting one that was supposed to be set right for the 6 o'clock hour. Of course, if the authorities come up and want to start that, we'll take that news conference live. But we want to give you a little bit of background information on the man that those authorities are looking for. Locally, they've been searching for Poe for about 2 days, but in Chicago, where he's from, media reports suggest that he's been on the run for about a week now. He's been out of jail and on parole in Cook County, Illinois for battery and robbery convictions in 2011. The FBI said an associate of Poe's gave him a ride to Madison, where Poe has more friends and family, but he's also been seen on the area on foot. He's wanted for questioning in a federal gang-related murder in investigation and now for fleeing. And of course, Poe is considered armed and dangerous. And at one of those earlier newscasts, this is what the FBI had to say about him. Witnesses last saw Poe near cops on Maple Grove around noon. Police recovered the sweatshirt there they think he was wearing in the parking lot. And then there was another sighting of him about an hour later. And authorities say that they will continue to keep looking for him as long as credible tips keep coming in. And again, we are awaiting a news conference from authorities. Susan and Eric.
And when they take the podium, we will bring it to you. Jennifer Hoff reporting live. Thanks, Jennifer.
Boy, all the rappers, but they couldn't do it because he got a cult fan base. So,
You can type it in.
you know, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it.
You can
And
look on
I feel
YouTube,
like Dirk
the
could have got
hobos.
Sam Adams to come out the closet,
he
bro.
gonna
coulda
get
got
you,
him to
man.
come
He
out,
gonna get you.
You know, out of retirement.
Loco,
Sam Adams don't
Gene,
do this type of work.
he walked
but for that
around and
money,
told
he gonna bring
everybody,
his
I was
team
in the
back,
car,
bro. I
I
done seen
killed
Sam
him.
Adams get
You know,
more done.
and then the other
you know, with
person
the
that was in
feds
the
and
car, I
with
ain't gonna
the
say his
state.
name, man.
Then, you know, I heard
you know,
did Drew.
he
Other than
out
a
here,
fraud
man,
case.
and them two,
You know,
they
and then
was
all the
warring
other
with each
cases
other,
that
and
Drew
I
had
don't
that
feel
we
like I
seen
need to say his
that
name
they didn't
because,
beat.
you
They
know,
copped out.
let
When
him
you take
go
a
ahead
plea
and live
deal,
life.
it's not
You know, if
beating
he
the
get
case
caught
at
for
all,
it, he
man.
get caught for
You
it.
pleaded
But
guilty. You hear
JoJo,
me?
he
I
wasn't
think
no,
Lil Durk should go to
he
them
was
people and
engaging.
he
In
get the
fact,
minus of the
the
time that
Young
he can
said
get, man,
didn't
because he
nobody
finna
play
go
with
up
him.
the
Now, I
river.
never seen
I
that
know
side
Drew
of him,
said ain't no
but we gonna
plea,
listen to
but
what
the
Young got
feds
to say.
love pleas, and then Lil Durk.
I say Lamron and Brick Squad, so that's like Dirk and JoJo now. And I was the only motherfucker from my side that was in there. So they went from playing football to really like just getting kicked out, just fighting every day. I got kicked out of high school like 3 times. My auntie worked there, so she got me back in probably 2 times. I had to write a letter the 3rd time, the 4th time. Kick my ass out. So I did probably like, say 2 semesters, freshman year. After that, kicked out and shit, I ain't never went back.
Is that how you met Lil Jojo?
Yeah.
At school?
Yeah, I was fucking with Lil Mister first. I was going to school with Lil Mister. JoJo ain't go to Robeson when I was in there. He just come up there every day after school. That's how I met him.
Okay, you got any stories from those times hanging out with them?
Shit. Shorty ass. I at school, they got like real life police officers that come and secure the ground and shit when people get out of school. It's certain corners you can't stand on, post up on, and none of that. Like Shorty didn't even go there. He used to come up there and post on the corner where police wouldn't even tell him to move. The niggas from the other side was scared to even come to the corner. He like this tall. Niggas ain't play with him like that. Well, for what I knew.
Please, and then Lil Durk already said in his songs that he gonna red man. You know, he gonna red man. He gonna tell about the feds come around. He telling about the old body. Well, he better get the writing in his cells and shit, writing them down. First to last, man, and tell him, hey, look, he killed 5 people. So
Lil J had came along, and then, you know, they started hanging over there, over here. Then they end up getting into it. That's why I always say, every block that I know that link with each other,
I don't see Diddy.
they all got into it, man. We're gonna continue with the video, though. Rest in peace to everybody involved in this video. Rest in peace.
Down the street, around the corner from right here.
Appreciate all love, support. Thanks everybody who subscribed to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you join the membership, join the membership. Remember when I told y'all this is why I was paralyzed? I was paralyzed in this building. I can't go in. In this building. Look like they closed down. But yeah, this is why I was. I'm gonna take y'all to where JoJo got killed at, and then I'm gonna take you to Jennifer Hudson. Look how this, the band is school. Band is school. Hudson right here. JoJo, big figure. From JoJo World, one of the top rapper. Made a hot song. It just wasn't a song, man. Like the song that he made, it was a war song. It was a diss because Dirk was dissing them. He ended up losing his life, but it's right here. Going down a couple old blocks. The school. This Trenches News, man. You ain't gonna get this nowhere else. This a walkthrough. It's a walkthrough, and it had to be this house. The reason why it got shot. The reason why it got out. The picture. I'm gonna show y'all. Shout out to everybody who's rock with my channel. Support the channel, keep supporting the channel. But this is where JoJo got killed at. He was riding a bike from here.
Ain't nothing bigger than a mob, man. I got them on camera. 7 days. Hey, but we down here. Get to it with that shit, man.
How you know, man? It's MOB shit, man. Shout out to Brent Squad, STL, man. We out here, man.
Mom fat ass.
Fucking me, we so BDK over here, man. Fuck the op.
Wait till this new shit drop.
Alright. Hey, no,
Fuck y'all, come.
Show me. Man, show me. Fuck the turn up, man.
I just want to let y'all know, man, that in that video, man, out of 100%, man, about 85% of them guys is gone. They gone. They dead. They was killed. You know, kids without fathers, mothers without sons. You know, fathers without sons, brothers without sisters, without brothers, brothers without brothers. You know, got to be considerate in life, man, when you go out there and you put your life on the line for something that ain't even worth it at the end of the day. A myth, you know. But we're going to continue, man, before I get up out of here. Last but not least. Yeah, you got to do your homework, man, on Polaroski. You got to do your homework on Loco from Low Life, man. Hey, I'm just here to debunk the stories, man, to tell y'all the truth. Why let the out-of-towners get paid for clickbait when I can tell y'all the truth? It's one more who was in the car, but I can't tell you who that is. But you can get in the comments and let me know what you think, who it is. Hey, but on the other news real quick, a child was shot. I did see it. I'm going to talk about that on my live. And Mellow Bucks was arrested, man. Mellow Bucks was arrested for unknown charges. So I'll keep y'all updated on that, man. And I heard that Memo was out of jail, that he was out of jail free. So I heard that. They called me yesterday.
I don't know. We have to wait on Memo to comment and see was he locked up for anything. But this is Trenches News, man. Long live JoJo, man. Hope his mama find peace in her heart. Hope all these guys realize, man, that beefing over females, that they going on every block whenever somebody lit. You fall off on a rap, they go over there. You get back hot with a song, they come over there. You know, I can't believe that y'all been tricked like that. But, you know, if anything, man, we should, you guys, y'all been rapping for 10 years, 16 years, most of you guys, y'all ain't made it nowhere, man. Go and get a job. Let the kids get the parks, the basketball hoops.
OTF,
let
man,
the kids hide the city, man.
They gave him
Hey, everybody ain't a gang member in Chicago,
it
man.
Was a campaign
it's probably about 15 people per block, per set,
that's to get the
that's standing out there around.
And
it's probably about 2 people on every block that's causing all that happen. Everybody talking about they pushing peace and all that, man. Hey, y'all, but look, though, we all know who the killers is at the end of the day. If you really wanted to push the narrative and the peace, man, go ahead. If they kill somebody, man, and they was still walking around the neighborhood, and they willing to kill you too, you know, they gotta go in, man. It just is what it is.
Sitting in trial,
sometimes people gotta lead this earth in order for it to get better, and sometimes people gotta go to jail, man. Whether they your homie or not.
That's on
you to decide the decision. But most of y'all say
we
that
ready
people
for
y'all
it. We ready for it, but
and
they
ain't
don't be ready
and
for
y'all
it,
ain't
man.
homie when they go to jail. Y'all, which means y'all ain't commissary. Y'all ain't lawyer money.
He still got
y'all
one,
ain't
but
none of that bond money.
No lawyer. The main one who
it don't even
take
much in the prison, man. Ask anybody,
I don't care
man.
if he had his own money.
$25 in prison, bro.
A lawyer
You'll be good for about 2 weeks. $50 though, you can run through the month with you eating the meals and shit like that. Or if you know how to gamble and you doing your thing. You know, you can make it, bro. But it don't take much. A letter or something. Let me know that you're still here. You know, that you still remember me, man. And you know what I'm talking about. I ain't got no money. Just let me know. Just keep it 100. And that's what everybody want. And then you got most of these dudes going in jail when it was wartime, right? Now you 3 years, 4 years into your jail time, right? Or your prison sentence. And now your block cool with these guys. Everybody doing content together. You done lost your life. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, the best thing I know, man. So what about the duck trial, man? I'm going to stand on all 10. You hear me? I ain't going to let nobody play with me or none of that. I'm going to protect me at all costs. But I am going to keep on fighting, man, for the kids to have this block, man. Because I know, and y'all know, that the games was made to protect the community, man, not destroy it. And since, you know, y'all just doing anything y'all want to do, Trenches News got to do anything he want to do. But that's Polaroski work, man, and Loco. And the other guy who was in there, I can't say his name. My mom was out there dissing the dead, claiming hats, woofing on the internet. Make sure you go and holler at Aaron and Cartrell, man, for life insurance. It's very important. Hey, shout out to everybody who support me. I appreciate all y'all support. Make sure you subscribe to all my channels. Also, make sure you go on to subscribe to Don't Blink Podcast. Shout out to Made Media Magazine. Shout out to Dustin Turner. Shout out to Trap God. Shout out to Tommy. Shout out to Dro the Mob. All my mods, man, that be on here, that support me every day, man. I appreciate all y'all support, man. Other than that, man, make sure y'all stay safe. On this Friday, y'all be safe. Crazy outside, man. Once it get hot, a ninja get shot. So make sure you're aware of your surroundings. And Tyrant Like Father Like Son, the series is out now, man, on Tubi. Make sure y'all go and run it up. Shout out to Big Boss Bodil.